ayan pa lang po, isang panel yan. Ito dalawa, tatlo, apat. So ang bubuuin po ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos is 5 million. Okay? Solar panels. Ay grabe. So yung 5 million na panels, okay, ilalagay po dyan sa 3,500 hectares. So grabe, di ba po?
The surging demand for electricity and the pressing need to shift to renewable and sustainable sources of that energy.
Shall lower the time capsule.
So magga-groundbreaking ngayon ng solar panel dito guys, sa pinakamalaki po sa buong mundo, no. So maraming solar panel po ito, 5 million solar panels. So ayan, dito po mag-groundbreaking ang ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. So kasama sa proyekto na to ang Meralco po. So ayan, dito po yan sa Nueva Ecija, kung saan ganito po ang solar panel. Ganyan po kalaki, ayan yung tao po. Ganyan po kalaki. So ang aircon na yan po, ganun po kalaki ang solar panel ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Grabe po, 5 million po yan guys, no, na solar panels. Ayan po, oh. Yan, grabe. So ito pong pinakamalaki, the world's largest solar power plant and battery storage facility. So i-name it nyo na po kung sino pinakamalawak, pinakamalaking solar panel po sa buong mundo. At ang battery storage po, walang iba po, dito lang po matatagpuan sa Pilipinas. Ang pinakamalaki, no? Grabe ito, ang ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Grabe yung pag-iisip niya, no guys. Advance mag-isip. So ayan, kahit walang araw, may battery naman po guys, mag-i-storage. So gaano po siya kalaki? Is 3,500 hectares po. So as you can see, ayan po. So yung Pasig po is 3,100 hectares lang po. So mas malaki ito, yung solar panel. So 3,500 hectares, 13% larger than Pasig City, as you can see. Tapos dalawang provinces po ito, no, Nueva Ecija and Bulacan po. So ayan, after 3 years po, mabubuo na po 2024, 25, 26, 27. So after 26 yung total po na matapos na po itong solar panel na to by February 2027. So first quarter po ng taon ng 2027 tapos na. So by 2026 guys, first quarter February, ayan, mabubuo na po ang more than kalahati. Okay? 2,500 na solar farm niya yan. So grabe, dami pong mag-benefit dito at lalo na po yung 10,000 locals na mga employment po dito. So ayan, grabe. So by the next 10 years, magbe-benefit po ang mga community dito by 22.87 billion pesos. Ay grabe. So ito po yung legacy project ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. So napakalaki nito, napakaganda. So syempre, hindi naman po carbon dioxide nakakasira ng kalikasan. So just unlike sa hydroelectric energy power plant, so may carbon dioxide po doon. So ito guys, wala kasi init ng araw lang, no. Yung sunlight, okay? Yung sikat ng araw, ayan. So dito po sa solar panel na to. Tapos ang kagandahan nito, yung pinakamatibay na steel ang ilalagay siya. So ayan, oh, advanced solar panels that capture sunlight, okay? So pinaka mounted on strong steel frames. So grabe. So ano siya? Typhoon proof or any po na, kasi nadadaanan tayo ng bagyo dito sa Pilipinas eh. So kaya ganon. Okay? So pinakamatibay talaga. So ang kagandahan nito, may battery. So just in case sobrang tirik ng araw, may i-store po siya yung excess na yun na energy dun sa storage. Kagaya niyan, kung hindi maulap, may bagyo po, so magre-release naman po yung battery storage po ng energy para sa community. Okay? So ang maibibigay po nito guys, no, na elektrisidad, okay, 67% of Metro Manila. Okay? Sa laki nito. So ganun po siya. Okay? Clean energy for 2.4 million homes. So 67% of Metro Manila household po. Okay? Makikinabang po nito. Ang laking project po ito, no, ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. So grabe talaga ito guys. So wala na pong credit grabbing na naman magaganap kasi bago bababa ang Pangulo, nandito na ang solar panel natin. So, ayan. Grabe. So, marami na po dito. As you can see sa labas, nakita natin, napakalawak po siya. So, makikita nyo po sa mapa yan, hektarya po yan guys. So, ayan. Nueva Ecija and Bulacan po. Naka-boundary po siya. So, ayan guys, so, sa mapa. So, kung iano mo sa mapa guys, yung Pasig City, so, malaki pa to. Kasi 3,500 hectares to. So, ayan. Grabe. Grabe talaga ang ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos guys. So, yan. So, mamaya, abangan natin siya sa kanyang speech. At, ilalagay ko na lang po dito, no? So, as you can see, napakadetalye nito ng ating mga solar panels. Oh. Yan. Okay. So, ang ganda talaga guys. Oh. Yan. So, isang panel po yan, ito. Hindi siya kasi hati guys, hindi siya hati. As you can see, hindi siya hati sa gitna. Okay, hindi siya, isang frame siya oh. Diretso siya, hindi siya nahati. So ayan pa lang po, isang panel yan. Ito 2, 3, 4. So ang bubuuin po ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos is 5 million. Okay, solar panels. Ay grabe. So yung 5 million na panels, okay, ilalagay po dyan sa 3,500 hectares. So grabe, di ba po? Alright, so huwag kalimutan mag-like, comment, share, subscribe at maraming salamat po. Napakagandang proyekto nito guys. So ano masasabi nyo po dito? Comment down below. So nandito na po yung mga VIPs, yung mga contractor nito, yung mga tiga Meralco, nandito na rin po. At kumakain na rin po sila ng almusal po dyan. Ayan. Okay? So kasama ang ating...
Nakalista na kayo, sir?
So, ayan guys. Nandito na rin po ang ating, yun, mga taga Meralco po. So, kasama po dyan. Yan. Alright? So, ang ganda nito. So, dito po yung event center na kung saan gaganapin ang groundbreaking ceremony. So, nakita nyo po yan. Groundbreaking po yan. Yan. Ayan po, mamaya. Dyan po ang ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Alright? So, ganda dito. So, may juice na rin dito. So, marami na po, no? Tapos, mga media team natin, nakasama natin, nandito na. So, ayan, yung mga lamesa nila dyan. Yan. Grabe. So, kumakain na sila. Kasi mamaya, nandito na po ang ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos by 10 o'clock in the morning. So, ngayon po is, ano pa lang, alas 8 pa lang ng umaga. So, nauna tayo syempre sa event. So, kailangan pa nating mag-fix ng things dito. Tapos, syempre, mamaya mag-almusal na rin. Nag-vlog muna tayo guys para may update po kayo. Alright? So, salamat ng marami. Maraming salamat po. Like. Comment, share, subscribe. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. President. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. You may now be seated. Now the President shall lead the groundbreaking ceremony that will signal the start of the M-Terra Solar Project.
Pwede ako dyan?
To assist the President, may
Pwede ako
call
dyan.
on the ALG Secretary John Vic Remulla, Special Assistant to the President for Investment and Economic Affairs Frederick Go, Senator Loren Legarda, Meralco Chairman and CEO Manuel V. Pangilinan, MGen President and CEO Emmanuel Rubio, and Meralco Vice Chairman Lance Gokongwei.
Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you to the Special Assistant to the President for Investment and Economic Affairs, Secretary Frederick Go. Please take your seats. The Excellencies of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the Cabinet who are here with us this morning, Senator Lauren Legarda, our longtime champion for green and environmental issues in the Philippines. When we weren't listening to the issues of environment, of ecology, of renewables, I remember we were together in the Senate and she was already championing all of these issues when they were not as critical as they certainly are now. So congratulations on your foresight in seeing that you have to end up here. Members of the House of Representatives, Veneranda Municipal Mayor Joselito Ramos, other local government officials and employees of the Manila Electric Company, of course led by Chairman and CEO Manny Pangilinan, our partners, of course, in the private sector, my fellow workers in government, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today we take a leap towards the future, driven by innovation and sustained by our collective hope for a cleaner and greener Philippines. We stand together at the site of what will become the largest integrated solar and battery storage facility in the world, the Terra Solar Project. This landmark project will put our country on the map as a leader in renewable energy. The Meralco, Terra Solar Philippines Inc., Solar Philippines New Energy Corporation, MGen Renewable Energy Inc., and other partners behind these projects. Your efforts have shown that we can forge ahead as key players in the world's energy revolution. The Terra Solar Power Project is designed to address two critical challenges of our time: the surging demand for electricity and the pressing need to shift to renewable and sustainable sources of that energy. With an investment of over 200 billion pesos, this demonstrates confidence in the stakeholders in our nation's potential and our commitment to securing a stable, steady, reliable, and sustainable power supply. Once fully operational by 2027, this facility will deliver 3,500 megawatts peak of solar power to the Luzon grid, with 4,500 megawatt hour of battery energy storage. A 13-kilometer, 500 kilovolt transmission line will connect this project to the power grid, ensuring that clean energy reaches Filipino homes and businesses with efficiency. This project will energize over 2 million households and reduce carbon emissions by more than 4.3 million metric tons annually. To put that into perspective, it is the equivalent of removing 3 million gasoline-powered cars from our roads. Decisive action towards helping address global warming and climate change. By leveraging our abundant solar resources, the Terra Solar Project will help stabilize our power supply, reduce energy costs, and contribute significantly to our target of 35% renewable energy share in the power generation mix by the year 2030. This initiative will also benefit the communities that host it, spanning 5 municipalities across Nueva Ecija and Bulacan. It is estimated that the project will create over 10,000 jobs, certainly to stimulate local economies and open countless opportunities for growth and development in those communities. Over the next decade, it is poised to generate nearly 23 billion pesos in financial benefits, resources that will pave the way for even greater progress. The impacts and advancements of this project are amongst those that we envisioned when I spoke about energy in my recent State of the Nation address. We are working towards a steady and reliable power supply that will meet the demands of today and continuously fuel our ambitions for tomorrow. Projects like Terra Solar bring us closer to that vision. I call on all the government agencies, national, local, and private sector entities to fully support this endeavor by ensuring its timely completion. Let us do the same for all renewable projects. From powering our homes and industries to illuminating our collective aspirations, let this serve as a reminder. When we come together, united in purpose and action, there is no task too daunting, no challenge too big, and no goal beyond our reach. The strong typhoons that we have been experiencing should further strengthen our resolve to find and facilitate solutions that will save our planet and the future of mankind. I hope that beyond the technical and economic milestones brought about by this project, let us remember the broader goal that drives us. It is a Bagong Pilipinas, where our needs are met responsibly, equitably, and sustainably. Let us ensure that Terra Solar becomes a beacon of hope and progress, a testament to what we can achieve when we protect and preserve our natural resources while drawing strength from its abundance. Together, let us create a brighter, more inclusive, more sustainable future for all Filipinos. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay kayong lahat. Mabuhay ang Bagong Pilipinas.
Thank you, Mr. President. May we request the President to kindly remain on stage and grant us a photo opportunity. May we call on the Meralco officials to please come on stage. Local government officials, please get ready. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. May we request everyone
groundbreaking ceremony for this very, very important project of Terra Solar. This is the largest solar power facility with battery. Meron 3,500 sa ibang lugar na 3,500 hectares. Ngunit yung kanila walang baterya. Ito lang ang una sa buong mundo na nagkaroon ng hindi lamang solar na 3,500 hectares.
Cellphone.
Hindi, may battery pa rin para patuloy tuloy ang pagbigay ng
Cellphone
kuryente
daw.
sa
Pabago.
grid. Ito talaga ay napakahalaga dahil nakikita natin sa pag-advance ng teknolohiya, ang pangangailangan sa power ay pataas ng pataas, marami. Kaya ito bagay na bagay sa atin ang solar dahil naman ninyo kahit umuulan may araw pa rin nakakapagbigay pa ng power ng solar. Kaya as I said, we're very excited and we congratulate all of those who put the project together, and we will be watching it and doing all that we can to help it along to make sure that it is a success.
Mr. President, yung pamilya po ni Mary Jane Veloso, masaya po sila sa inanunsyo niyo po kahapon. Siguro sir, paano po ba nalaman or paano nagkaroon ng ganong agreement with Indonesia kay Mary Jane?
Matagal na trabaho.
Cellphone.
That took a long time. Well, since I came into office, what we were working on was tanggalin na siya sa death row. Unang-una, to commute her sentence to life. Nung nangyari yun, when we were able to achieve that, we continued to work with them. It was still with the Widodo government at the time. Na kung paano, how we will do it para pauwiin. Mabuti na lang that our relations with Indonesia, our relations with then President Widodo and all of these people, together with our relations now with the new President Romulo, ay dahil maganda na ng ating relasyon, hanap sila. Gumawa sila ng paraan. This is the first time they did this. Gumawa sila ng paraan para sabi nila wala naman silang interest na ikulong, wala naman silang interest na execute si Mary Jane Veloso. Kaya naman, sabi nila, hanap na lang tayo ng paraan. So they did it for us. At malaki dapat ang pasasalamat natin sa Indonesia, malaki dapat ang pasasalamat natin sa yung last president at yung present president, President Widodo and Pablo ngayon. Dahil kung hindi sa kanilang pagsang-ayon ay hindi natin nagawa ito. As I said, we have been working on this for all the previous president, hindi lang ako. 10 years na ito. 10 years na ito. Pero ang nagawa natin, napakulit natin yung sentensya niya from death sentence to life imprisonment. Tapos ang nasunod doon ay napakulit na natin. But we will have to decide what will happen next.